Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Colin's Corner. I just re-recorded this because I called it the Colin Rex Show, and it is definitely not the Colin Rex Show anymore. This is Colin's Corner. Welcome into the corner. Today I have with me, doesn't have a name, it, he, she, I don't know. They don't have a name. It's one of the little flippy things. You can flip it, and now it's angry, and I don't like that. It stays unhappy all the time. And today, me and my friend, and help give me a name for my friend down in the comments, we'll be talking about me and kind of the way I go about my health, specifically my sobriety, and why I choose to live my life that way, because that's a pretty big thing to me. So welcome into the corner. I'm wearing my hat. I never wear hats, but I decided, hey, pull out the hat today, whatever. I usually don't just because I get self-conscious about the way my hair looks with the hat on and the whatever. But now I'm wearing the hat. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is Colin's Corner. Where do I want to start? Why am I sober? Why don't I drink? Why don't I smoke weed or cigarettes or do any of that stuff? Why don't I do that? There's a couple reasons. One of them is I've lived my entire life, over 20 years, without doing any of it, and I'm fine. So I feel like I don't need it, you know? And a lot of people say it helps them relax, it helps them whatever. I've always been able to relax without that stuff, but for other people, they have to use it as a crutch, which I understand. But we're not here to talk about other people. We're here to talk about me and my personal experiences right now. I just don't feel like I need it. I never felt like in order to have a good time, I had to use it. I had to drink or smoke or do whatever. People say it helps with socializing with people and it helps everybody relax. I'm like, I get it, but for me, it doesn't do that. And I've always just liked me and a bunch of my friends just like chilling out, hanging out, whatever. You don't have to be drinking or smoking to have fun. And that's something that people sometimes not make fun of me for, but just kind of like in a friendly way, just kind of jokingly be like, well, Colin says that he doesn't have to drink or smoke to have fun. It's like a funny thing, and like I'm all healthy and shit. That's one reason. Another reason is that I've seen people in my life fall victim to, smoking a ton of weed and then doing other drugs. People always say weed's not a gateway drug. It 1000% is. People say weed's not addictive. It 1000% is. Like, without a doubt in my mind, I know multiple people in my life that were either at one point in their life addicted to weed or are currently addicted to weed and do other drugs as well. It's no joke, man. Like, I don't want to fall victim to that trap. I really don't want to. That's the last thing I want to do because it kills your motivation. It kills your ability to be productive. It also kills your brain cells. I made a video about this a little while back, not about weed, but just about in general, like taking care of yourself and holding yourself accountable. Another reason is it's a discipline thing for me. Like, you have to stay disciplined. For me, I enjoy being healthy. Like, I eat all organic. I eat really healthy. I take care of my body really well. I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, rigorous exercise. Like, I really enjoy taking care of myself. For me, I feel so much better when I do that. And discipline is, well, doing it one time won't hurt me, but let's not do it at all because it's just not good for me. Like, I get it. Like, Colin, why can't you just drink one time with us? Because if I allow myself to do it one time and I enjoy it a little too much, then that opens the door. Because if you do it once, you can do it twice, you can do it 3 times, and then it's a problem. And I don't want it to get to that point. I never have. Not saying that I don't have self control, but it's just a way to stay disciplined. It's a way for me to keep myself in check that, hey, I don't need to be doing this stuff. Like, I enjoy my life fine the way it is. I enjoy going to bed by 12. I enjoy waking up, fairly early in the morning and getting to it. I enjoy that lifestyle. Some people at this point in their life aren't built for that. And I'm not built for their lifestyle. I'm not built for the parties and the drugs and the alcohol and the, you know, getting caught in shit that you probably shouldn't. A lot of people would say, go experience life. I am experiencing life. I'm taking a chance on myself every single day. When I wake up and I choose to go against the grain, every single day when I wake up and I choose to do what other people aren't doing, when I choose to take a more, what some people will call a more difficult path, I'm living life to the fullest, man. I'm experiencing everything I possibly can without harming myself. That's what I'm doing. And I'm pretty fucking happy for it, too. So I never felt like I had to do what other people were doing. I never felt like I had to just do it because other people think it's cool. You know? Like, I enjoy going to a social gathering and bringing my water bottle and that being like a joke. Like, becoming a meme at the party of everyone's drinking, Colin's not, but he can still have fun. You know? As I take a sip of my water. That's really all there is to it. Like, I just enjoy being healthy, and that's something that's really important to me. And I've seen people in my life go the opposite way and end up in bad places. Some of them have pulled their way out of those places, others haven't. And I don't want to get caught in that stuff. Again, could I do it once and be fine? Yes. But I don't feel like at this point in my life I need to experience it. And for me, the risk is greater than the reward. Because what if something is laced? What if, you know? What if? There's too many what ifs. There's too much risk, not enough reward. I don't know. I don't know. There's absolutely no risk in doing stuff that you know 110% is healthy for you. And I'm up at a point in my life where I'd rather take calculated risks than risks because it's fun to do it. Like taking the risk of not going to college and instead trying to like build a brand. That's a different risk, than going out and partying and doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. That's a little bit of a different risk. Some people would say it's a bigger risk. Some people would say smoking one joint compared to taking a chance on your future might be a little different. And I say yeah, but one of them's calculated, one of them's not. One of them is because I believe, I know that I can do it this way, and I know that it's been done this way. The other one is I want to have fun, and I'm not quite sure how it'll turn out. And I'm just not willing to take those risks at this point in my life because I have way too much to live for. I have way too many things that I love doing for those things to be taken away because of some stupid decisions, that I made because I thought it was fun. That's where I'm at in my life. And I hope that me sharing that with people will maybe help change their perspective a little bit. I'm not saying that it's terrible to smoke every now and then or drink now and then. I have friends that do it, and we're still best friends. Like, we still get along, and people don't judge me for it. I don't judge them for it. Is it something that I personally wouldn't do? Yeah, but I'm not going to, like, leave you in the dust and say we can't be friends. That's just not how I like to live my life, but you can live your life differently. Like, it's not up to me. I'm not out here trying to convince people that they need to do this or need to do that. I know I can sound a little bit preachy sometimes, but that's just because, like, I believe so much in what has gotten me to this point in my life, and I'm so proud of it that, it can come off as a little preachy sometimes, but I'm not trying to be that way. I'm just trying to share my life and experiences with the world, and maybe you guys will sort of pick stuff up from that. But I love picking stuff up from other people too. Like, after all, that's most of what we do is picking up inspiration from other places. And so now I'm rambling, but please give my friend here a name in the comments, please. I would love that if you would. Um, and tell me, what do you think? What's your journey with sobriety been like? I know it's difficult for a lot of people, and I know that it's a hard journey and it's a lonely journey sometimes. Trying to overcome stuff. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about my other videos that are on the screen. Um, and if you would subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and I will see you on the next video.